Where should a greenkeeper go for the correct information?
Well, I mean, the internet is a brilliant source of information, but it's a bit like diagnosing your own illness. When you've got something wrong, you can invariably do it the wrong way. I have to say the American education system, you know, like at GIS, is really good in informing superintendents. I know obviously with bigger Harrogate, same thing. You know, I think we're focusing more on that area. You go on the internet, you have to be careful because, say with Exteris Stress Guard, the application rates for that product in America, I think I'm right in saying, Colin, are different to here. Yeah. So you're not just talking about, for example, water volume. You know, you're talking about the concentration of the product in that water. So yes, you can get some commonality. I mean, there is commonality of products. We do share some products with the US. And I think it's good to read, but you've got to put it in perspective. Our climate, you know, we're on an island. We have a very, very variable climate. They're on a continent and they tend to be more stable weather patterns. Where they're using products, as we've talked about, you know, we're just focusing on fine turf. We don't apply fungicides in general to larger areas. They do. And that's one thing we haven't mentioned. The golfer here is more tolerant of disease off green. Whereas in the States there's a much higher requirement for a totally clean surface, and that's led, I believe, to some of the issues related to resistance because they're having to apply more products on bigger areas. I think the golfer will have to be more tolerant to some disease on greens because it's going to be harder to keep them totally clean. I don't think it's going to be a nightmare scenario, but he or she will have to be a bit more tolerant there. So going back to the question, yeah, the internet's great. It's a great source of information, but you have to put it in perspective.